Okay, so we're going to have a little introduction into the basics of photography. So when you first start out, you'll buy your first DSLR, you'll get it home, you'll unbox it, you'll look at it and you'll think, shit, that's confusing. And quite rightly so. If you don't know what the things do, you'll probably just put it into automatic mode and you'll go out and you'll keep taking photos, you'll get the same results, but you'll probably want to try something a little bit different. So what we're going to do today, we're going to tell you and show you how to get out of auto mode and into aperture priority mode. So, like I've mentioned, the biggest things you can do to transform your photography completely is go into AV mode or aperture mode or A mode or whatever it may be on your camera. This is how you'll get that lovely blur in the background, but the subject will be nice and pinpoint. It's a dead easy thing to do if you understand it. So what we'll do is I'll show you the differences between the f-stop numbers going from the smallest one up to the bigger one. Now, again, another thing will confuse you within photography is the smaller the number, the less light, no, the smaller the number, the more light the camera will let in, when you would think the smaller the number, the smaller amount of light. So for someone like me, that took me a little while to get my head around, because I thought, well, small number, why should that let in more light? Why shouldn't it be a bigger number? But it's, again, it's something that's the easiest to remember is the majority of the time you will be shooting on your smaller numbers because they create that nice blur. Some lenses start at 1.8, they go to 2.8, 4, and then anything from there, really, usually between 2.8 and 4 or 5 point something. But that's the way you'll get the nicest blur. So we're going to dive straight into my camera. I'm going to show you how to put it into the AV mode, and then this time tomorrow you'll be saying, wow, brilliant results, and you'll want to come back and subscribe and like my videos and do stuff like that. So let's have a look. Okay, so once you've got your camera, I want you to switch it on and then make sure that this little button at the top here is set onto AV mode, and that's your aperture priority, so nothing else on AV mode. Okay, then we come to the back of the camera. We're going to hit our quick menu button, which is this one here. Make sure that's dead sense. And you'll notice here it says my F number is on F16. Now that's like ridiculous. So we're going to wind that down, and I want you guys to do the same. Just wind it down to the lowest one that will go. Now, because I've got a 50mm lens on mine, mine goes down to 1.8, but yours may go to 2.8, it may go to 4, it may go higher than that. But just set it on the absolute lowest one you can for now. Then I want you to make sure that your ISO, just on there, I want you to make sure that that's on auto. So move your little dial across, just make sure that's on auto, and then you are pretty much ready to go. Don't worry about anything else at the moment, we're not going to look at anything else. So lowest F number, whatever it will go to, stick it on auto, and then I want you to start taking some pictures, okay? Okay, so as mentioned, do all that stuff, go and take some pictures, come back. Let me know how you get on. Just put some comments in below, or email me, or do something just so you can see if it's improved. And if it has improved, then great, job done. We can move on to the next one, which will then be ISO. We'll talk about that. But at the moment, AV, get it done, take some pictures, and I'll see you next time.